in a little Cessna. I'm gonna take off runway 27, and yeah, we're here in the default 172. I don't know if you would have guessed. Maybe some of you would have guessed that we were running dual GTN750s in the default Cessna. There is one little problem. I don't know if you guys can spot it right off the bat, but there is one little problem that I must have Cessna Rocks verify, or not verify, but rectify. And yeah, hopefully these GTNs turn on. Exactly, TMA pilot. So when you install the GTN 750s into the pit, these two big Garmins, you move your autopilot over to the right, and of course it's blocking the John Fly logo. We'll deal with it. I'm rocking the yellow one tonight. It's the yellow and black, which I just love. Again, this is a Cessna Rocks livery. Archibald, Any, how you doing? Let's see. You said Valdudes is in the middle of an air crash investigation. I saw him doing the PBR with the 727 earlier. All right, Archibald says, I watch your stream a lot and notice you use X-Plane 11 almost exclusively. I'm having issues with crash to desktop randomly in that software. Have you experienced this issue with 11? I'm running the latest patched version and the issue seems to remain. I've tried multiple different drivers, checked temps, different video cards, nothing seems to resolve. Well, the number one question that I have is what plugins? What plugins are you using? Do you have custom scenery? Do you have custom airports? Do you have ortho photo? Do you have Ortho 4XP? Do you have what plugins? And again, I would use the X-Plane installer. I'll show you that right now. So if I just go into my X-Plane directory, and you see this X-Plane 11 installer.exe, I would run that, and I would install X-Plane 11 out by itself. Default out of the box, no custom anything. Ooh. And you've updated to the latest drivers? Never seen that before. Never seen that. Fresh Windows installation. That's all I can say. Install Windows fresh. And see what happens. So here we go. Let's see if this turns on. Let's go beacon on. Well, let's turn the battery on. Let's zoom in on here. We'll do battery on. We'll do beacon on. We'll do fuel pump for a moment. We'll go full mixture. Crack the throttle a little bit. Fuel pump can come off. And let's crank her over and see if she starts. Okay, we got a little bit of crackle going on today. By the way, I'm going to have that solved here in the next little while, I think. I've got a couple of ideas. Okay, so engine started up. Let's turn the alternator on. Beacon light, that's fine. We're not going to lean yet. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn my... hold on one second here. Do you like this pit modification? That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's the new... When I turn the plane on, the Cessna 172 turns into this pit. Whoa. Whoa. That is loud. Holy snack lippies. Alright, the dual GTNs have turned on. Wow. But this one is quiet. But that one is loud. That's bizarre. Again, that one's quiet. And that one's loud as all get out. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking that if we go systems and then we go audio, there, see, 11%. I'll bet you this one is just high. So let me mute the audio here for a second. 1 2 1 2. Hold on. Whoa. All right, that was crazy. That's fixed. All right, so let's go back. There we go. Dual GTNs are working. So let's zoom in on that view. And let's save that as that. So we can go from there to there. And then we probably should do an instrument one. Do that as that. There's an well, the instruments can include the GPS. Let's bring that up just a tad. There we go. And then let's do one where we're zoomed all the way in on the primary one. Make that. Okay, so that's the 3D. That's the both of the GTNs. That's zoomed in on the primary GTN, and there's our IFR look. Looks pretty good. Pretty happy. All right, so let's go flight plan. We're at EDMW. Kind of want to go to a waypoint. We'll just try the basics first here. So we're going to fly from EDMW to EDML. Oh, thanks, babe. All right, so let's put in Echo Delta Mike Lima. Land, shoot. We'll hit enter. So there you go, 38 miles away. Haji, how you doing? Okay, so that's in there. So I wonder if these two are... No, they're not synced up. Okay. So that's interesting. I wonder if there is a sync between the two. If not, we'll just put in EDML in there as well, since we're not going to any IFR or flight route or anything. Hey, Vision Byte. So on this one, we'll go ahead and go to map. There's our map. You can zoom out. That's kind of cool. And this one, we can also we can zoom way out. Oh, it's so handy. Now, why would anyone ever put two GTNs into a Cessna 172? I don't know, but hey, there's that. All right, let's turn on the taxi lights. And let's taxi out to one of these runways here. Thanks for the host, Northern Alex. Appreciate it. Don't want to... I guess I did taxi into the grass a little bit here. Let's see. Where's this? Yeah, that's fine over there. Okay. Feels good to be back on the crosswinds. Last stream was on no rudder pedals. Okay. We'll go ahead and line up. I'm ready for departure. I'm going to change the time of day just slightly here. Okay. And we'll turn on nav lights, strobe lights, taxi light can come off. Landing light will stay on. We will lean just a little bit here. We're at it's down below there, Vision Byte. If you can see the route, the departure airport and the arrival airport. Pretty quick trip. We're testing the the dual GTN 750s. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's keep it on center line. We're doing a no flaps takeoff today. There's 40 knots, 50 knots, 60 knots, and we'll rotate about 68 or so. Try to hit that drone. Beautiful country. Beautiful country. Oh, there's a farmer down there in the field. Never seen that before. There was a plow in the field. That's cool. Try to hit the drone again. Gorgeous. Trim her up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna see. Oh, look at that. We're gonna see what happens. Just keep her on the climb. Let's go ahead and go direct to, and we'll hit activate, and then we'll come over here to autopilot and we'll go nav. Let's hopefully it turns directly to destination. And it is. Alright. Set altitude 3,000.
Altitude set to 3,000 feet.
Oh, that's loud. I gotta turn that down. Okay, so vertical speed. We can take that up to. Set altitude 3,000.
Altitude set to 3,000 feet.
Alright, let's turn that down just a tad. Probably do that right there. Oh. Bring the bobblehead out accidentally. It has an echo. Let's try to. Whoa. That's part of the problem, is the speaker over here is feeding back. Thanks for the subscribe. I gotta test that again here. Let's give Skags a proper. We got a subscribe. Oh yeah, that's really loud. We do have a subscribe though. Let's turn that down right there. And let's try. Let me just. Skag7486. We got a subscribe. With the subscribe, thank you very much. Tweaking audio, always tweaking audio. The good news is we're on direct autopilot. We stopped at 3,000 feet. Appreciate the support. Yeah, gotta turn the sound down just a little bit there. Let's test and see how Josh sounds tonight.
Yeah, so take the high stilettos off and go with the flats. I don't want you falling off the stage, all right? No, come on.
That's loud. Josh be loud. Let's mess around with the volume mixer here a little bit here. There we go. That can go down. That can go down. All right, let's try that. Am I in your right ear or your left? Still some feedback. All right, I made some tweaks, so hopefully that's good. Hey, John, how you doing? All right, I got to eat some food here while I'm in autopilot. Sweet potato fry. Look at that countryside. I mean, not only is that beautiful plane and a beautiful country. But that's a beautiful panel right there with dual GTNs. I mean, that, we'll just go flight plan. You can also pop them out, right, to make them larger. That's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. Meatloaf tonight. How did I do what, John? Get the are you referring to the GTNs? I'm so excited about the GTNs. I think that's what you're referring to. So the other bit of news that I wanted to announce tonight is that the well, I'll wait till it gets a little more full in the chat. You have a hard time getting one. Yeah, so this... Oh, snack. Taylor 114 Echo.
We gotta subscribe.
With the subscribe. Thank you very much for the support. So I'll send you a link, John.
We gotta subscribe.
Okay, so yeah, this link will get you in the right start in the right place.
We gotta subscribe.
Taylor is also in our fantasy football league, so I'm kind of excited about that fantasy football league. But thank you for the subscribe.
We gotta subscribe.
All right, so do you see that Reddit post there, John? That will, inside that Reddit post, there is a link to a Dropbox where you can download the Cessna 172 modification. And then, of course, for those of you who do not own, you have to buy the Reality XP GTN750 in order for it to work. I'll bring this out just a little bit here. That way you can see my hand gestures. Bring that out a little bit here. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. Now I can talk to you. AJ, John Fly. Yeah, you're what are you must be using your phone, because your phone's still using the old prefix, the 572. How you doing, AJ? I caught a little bit of your 737 in real life cockpit stream. That was pretty cool. I don't remember specifically how bad you did, average gamer, but you must have done pretty bad if I don't remember. (777) Coltrane, how you doing? So on the GTN 750s, we got 21.6 miles to go. We're at 2957 feet, according to the GPS altitude. That's kind of cool. We are squawking 1200. I wonder if I change it down here if it syncs. What's the VFR code in... Yeah, it does sync. Okay, so the radios do sync. What is the VFR frequency for Europe? I forget. It's not 1200. What is it for Europe? You flew a plane with the GTN750 today? Very nice. Oh, there's something up ahead there that's smoking. You guys see that? Oh, it's a nuclear power plant. Right there, I was like, it's a nuclear power plant. Something smoking up ahead. So in the real world or in the sim? Coltrane. 7,000? Is it 7,000? Alright, we'll put in 7,000. Altitude reporting. Alright, 7,000. In the real world, okay. Yeah, I've flown with a G1000, but I've never flown with a 750. A BE95, huh? What is that? I don't even recognize that offhand. All right, well, we're making our way up. We got 16.8 miles to go. 16.6. The other thing that I'm doing tonight is I'm trying the microphone without the wind screen on it, and I'm not sure if it's gonna sound any better, but we'll take any feedback. Hello, Peter Hoover, also a member of the John Fly O-Snack Fantasy Football Club. I'll give you guys a little rundown of who's in the league and who is not. Alright, this is the Snack Shack Fantasy Football League. So we need a few people to change their team names to their Twitch names, but we got Cherokee Warriors. Red Wine Warriors is, I'm going to try to get him to change it to his Twitch name, which is St. Wolfric. There's Pete Hoover. Discount Den is actually Plain Ben. He might, I'll get him to change that as well. Mike H61, Sim Dude, Right Girl, DMB Bird 48, Iowa Flyer, Taylor 114, Chuckle Hut, Kinda 808, Chief Lynn, Al Smokin' Tea, Cirrus Max. I need to get him to change his name as well. Or myself. So we've got 16 people in the league. Kind of happy about that. And it's going to be a draft. Right now it's tentatively scheduled for August 27th. See you, AJ. Thanks for jumping in there. By the way, that's a lame excuse for not signing up for fantasy. All right, according to this, we're 10 miles out. So I'm going to start a smart descent down to a lower altitude. Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude set to 2,000 feet.
Let's try this again. Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude set to 2,000 feet.
There we go. Oh. No, it didn't do it. Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude set to 2,000 feet.
As soon as I go lower, it goes into VS mode. Okay, we'll see what happens. Well, the logo is kind of cut off there, dear JE, the I need to get Cessna rocks. He painted delivery to move this down so it's out of the way of the autopilot when I'm running both GTN 750s. So yeah, we can put Austin away for landing. How would one join the Fantasy Football League? Well, before today, you could join, but it's now closed because we could only allow 16 teams. So we're fully locked in at 16 teams. And the winner is going to get some... I think I might have prizes for the top 3, actually, at the season's end. So it's a good little gig. Well, maybe we'll just go current altitude for now. We are 6.6 miles out. Logo isn't off. Land at the nearest field immediately. Hey, J-Snap. Yeah, the guys who installed the new autopilot, they're like, who's this guy? We can just cover up his paint. I guess I could take this one down. There we go. What does the dual GTN allow one to do? I don't know. I guess I can keep my flight plan on the screen. I could be manipulating procedures, and I could be manipulating radios without having to go off of the map screen, I guess. There's one benefit. 3.5 miles out. I wonder if this has airport information. If I click on EDML and I go to waypoint info and I want pattern altitude, there's no lights, runway 27 or 7 and 25. There's the info. Elevation 1312. Okay, so that's kind of cool. All right, I see the field. Let's go ahead and bring back. Let's shut off the autopilot. Let's turn on our landing light. And autopilot is off. So they're partially coupled, right? Well, they could be more coupled than what I've realized, but when I changed the transponder in one, it changed the transponder in the other. But when I entered the flight plan into the primary top GTN 750, I could not figure out how. Cooperfish 2002 with the subscribe. I could not figure out how to send the flight plans over, but maybe there's a way. Thanks, Cooperfish 2002. Ooh, for the subscribe. We got a really wobbly approach here.
We got a subscribe.
I don't like it. I'm going around. I just don't like it. Thanks for the subscribe, Cooperfish. Welcome. That's normally a drum little solo for you, but on final I couldn't rock it very well. We'll leave our landing lights on. We'll get a little more stable on our approach. I'm gonna go just keep it in the pattern here. So yeah, if there is a way, to sync the flight plans between the two, I don't know how to do it yet. But I could, when I changed, like I said, the transponder, it changed. Now I don't know if the radios are coupled or if there's a way to do it. I just started playing with it, so once we land, maybe we'll do a little more testing. What scenery am I using for EDML? I think it's just default, but I don't know. Which there's no scenery there, right? I don't see any scenery. Looks like there's a racetrack right next to it. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's turn now. I'll go notch flaps. What if one GTN wants to go right and the other one wants to go left? Ah, man, that would be a big deal. I don't know how I'd deal with that. Alright, we overshot the runway a little bit again, but that's okay. Maybe a McTrine. Maybe. Alright, another notch of flaps. Let's get down. We're at 70 knots. Let's trim up for the new flap conditions. It seems like fighting it a little bit.
Come on! You can do it. Get down.
So the landing rate plugin, I got 116 on the XGS, and the BennySim. The BennySim, it's interesting. It actually shows the landing rate before I land, which is kind of interesting. Flap 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Okay, so we'll just come over here. One thing I've got to remember is I'm on FS Economy. So we'll go ahead and drop off our passengers after we cut the power. Go plugins, X Economy, open X Economy. That moment. Oh, snack. Yep, Goldsy. We've all been there. Yep. All right. To distract myself, let's do some testing here. So 125.3, enter. Make that the primary. Boom. No, so the radios don't sync, but the GPS does. So 7,000. So, sorry, the transponder does. If I ident, no, it's not. Nah, it might be. Yeah, it does suck. Alright, audio panel. Okay, there's mic selection, monitored radios. Split mode. You can monitor 2, then 1. Yeah, I'm probably jacking this all up. It actually records. I wonder if that really works. Where you could actually record like ATC. Huh. Did I win the Powerball? Yeah, I did. All right, so we'll have to do some pilot edge testing. There's a bunch of other things in here. I guess what you could do is when you're doing the VCalc, you could be using the vertical calculator, and then have that, and then still have the map view. That's one more thing you could do. So yeah. Anyway, we'll just watch the replay. Gotta remember to start my
Bite 'em up, gather the money, stick it in the bag. All right, good.
That's right. Stick it in the bag. Stick that money nowhere from FS Economy. That wasn't too bad. Let's do a side profile here.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can take the sky from me.
Hope everyone is having a great night.
Jamie Nicholson with the donation, completing the donation goal for the V-Flight Comanche. Thanks, Jamie. Nice to have you. Hope everything's doing well. Thank you for the donation. And yeah, so on Saturday or Sunday, we will rock the twin Comanche in you and Jay Krause, your honors. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, this is the default 172. Decal 556. Hello. All right, we'll do one more. I don't know if there's a tower view or not, but it's like a tower view. That'll give me a chance to have one more piece of meatloaf. That was a pretty good landing. All right. So we have two choices. One, we can continue on to the next airport. Or two, we can go back and pick up our passengers. I think we'll just continue on. I think I'll just do some basic VOR navigation in the area. Kind of maybe head southerly. You watched AeroSim Gaming testing and tweaking the Twin Comanche? Oh, I did not catch that stream. Thank you, Jay Krause, again. You and Jamie have made it possible for me to stream that this weekend. Should be fun. Should be a good time. He really did not have to tweak a lot. He was really impressed out of the box Oh, that's good info. There is good info. Okay. I'm thinking about that my next emote. Do you guys think this will be... Tell me if you think this will be too offensive. Wait, hold on. Let me set up a vote. Just to be... I'm going to be controversial for a second. Just for a second. Just for a second. I don't even know if they'll allow it, but... Alright, there you go. We'll do this as a 4-minute poll. So the question is, should I make a zero, I misspelled follower, but should I make a 0 follower host emote? The question is, yes, do it. No, let them give their 0 follower hosts. Or 2, I don't care. Or 3, I don't care. Alright, let's see. We'll start out with the engine again. Should I do a 0 follower host emote? And if you guys don't understand, maybe I can clue you in. It's probably okay just to start her back up again. Alright, so full mixture. I gotta go out of replay mode though. Full mixture. Alright, plane started. Let's go, we'll just leave all those lights on, that's fine. In before everyone with chats and hosts, yeah. There should be an option for yes, but do not have an emote for the auto hosts. No, I'm not talking about auto hosting per se. Although I don't quite understand why. For those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, when you stream, you get maybe, I don't know, 12 or so people that host you that do not stream. They do not stream on Twitch, and they have no followers. And then they host you. I think they're trying to get the name splashed up on the screen, maybe, or maybe it's a symbolic gesture. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I'm thinking a 0 follower host emote. I just wonder if that's me though. All right, parking brake off. But see, people said to do it, so there you go. I have to do it. Maybe call it ZFH, and then it'll be like a code word that only people in the Jump Flat regular lot know what the ZFC mean, or no, ZFH means. Do you know what ZFH is? It's not an ARTCC. You have 3 followers, but auto host you in case, not as a troll. Well, there you go. That's not 0 followers. All right, so let's. Oh, that doesn't work. All right, let's go take off. Someday we will find a cure for the ZFH. I love it. I need to change that. There we go. There's our takeoff. Alright, so it's 11 to 3 to 1. How many of the 3 are actually hosting me right now and they don't stream? I'm just kidding. That was about as controversial as John Flag gets. Right there. It's not that controversial, I guess. Alright, let's see what happens when we go. Let's go in here and let's go back. And let's go back and let's go nearest. And let's go, oh snack, better make sure that my plane doesn't fall out of the sky. Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude set to 2,000 feet.
We'll just go into heading mode for a second. Thanks for humoring me with that. Let's see, let's go. Okay, so nearest VOR. The Munich VOR. Let's do that. Let's fly to Munich. So let's hit Munich. Let's try direct to. Yeah. Activate. There we go. Now we'll go to nav mode. And there our plane is turning to Munich. So that's kind of cool. And we got 23 miles to Munich. Kind of like that. TMA pilot, you've tried to stream, but out in the country, my internet upload speeds just can't quite make it work. Yeah, that's a bummer. I actually, right now, I enjoy you. I gotta turn the mic volume down a little bit. Right now, I enjoy you guys so much that I actually consider my internet speed when looking at real estate. That's a little crazy, huh? Set altitude 3,000. Set altitude 3,000.
Altitude set to 3,000 feet.
Let's do a flyby. Oh man, it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Oh, another farmer down there. The plow. Trying to make my way through this salad, or this slaw as they call it. Goldsy currently has gigabit fiber in your apartment. You're looking at houses now, buying soon, and my search has been based in the fiber coverage area. Yeah, fiber's great. I should move to Halifax. Can I immigrate? How hard is it to immigrate to Halifax? Alright, so let's do a vertical calculator. So we'll come down here and we'll go back and we'll go VCalc, and we want to be at 1,000. Let's see. We'll zoom in a little bit more here. We want to be at 1,000 feet above the waypoint, 1 mile before the waypoint, before the target. I wonder if you have to have... so it doesn't know where we are. Okay. So if... well... nearest VOR, Munich, direct to... yeah, that's fine. That didn't work. So... Munich... that direct to button's not working down there. So if I just go to flight plan and I remove that one and then I put in MUC, backspace Munich, there we go. And then I go to utilities, VCalc, Oh, it's not doing it. That's interesting. I guess I'm going to have to do it on the main one. So on the main one, if we go back, we go utilities, VCalc, I want to be at 1 mile before I want to be at 1,500 feet, let's say. And before Munich. So I want to begin the descent in 2 minutes and 43 seconds at 230. So that's kind of interesting. If I wanted to descend at 200 and some odd feet per minute. Obviously, I'm not going to, but that's kind of handy to have. Well, they're working. That is some blazing speed, Goldsy. That is blazing. That is blazing. Yeah, that's a good speed. PBR looks good on this plane. I just need to fix that one thing right here. So when Cessna rocks, I'll have to shoot him a little email because I think I want to fly with the GTN on a regular basis now that I know it's working. So up here, if we look at, we can scroll this with the mouse, and then we go to Munich waypoint information. That's the VOR. Then probably and there's EDDM. Waypoint info, procedures. Let's try this. Let's try ILS 8 left, transition at MIQ. Yeah, that'll work. Load activate. Boom. We just loaded the ILS 8 at Munich. That's kind of cool. I like that. Hey Maverick, how you doing, man? This here, I'll send you a link. Right there, Maverick, is a link to a Reddit post that includes not only the Dropbox that you have to download, but also a link to the payware that you have to buy. So, and as always, if you need any help, I can help you out. All right. So the that's kind of cool. It's loaded the approach. I like that. If I go to flight plan now. it takes us boom, and then around. So we're gonna fly directly over the airport. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to declutter. So there's probably menus. Get rid of the topo for right now. Let's take the airways off. Traffic can come off. Yeah. And then also, oh, that's cool. Gives the frequencies. Map setup. Aviation. Land. Airspace. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with that. Oh, there's the airport right there. So we're doing our own little Bravo transition over Munich. Right in the departure corridor. How do you update the Air Nav data for the FMS? For which FMS? For this, you can't. It comes with whatever the GTN trainer has. You can't update it. Map setup is where you get rid of all those fixes. So if I go, hey, how you doing, Tyler? So if I go menu and then map setup, alright, I'll have to play around with it. Because I'd like to get rid of a lot of those fixes. Aviation tab. That could be it. Menu, map setup, aviation tab. Heliports. We can turn those off. Safe taxi. That's fine. Intersection range. User waypoint range. Okay. We'll have to play around with it. Challenger 300 FMS. I thought there was a way to update the info that would work for all the planes. Yeah, I just used Navigraph, the FMS data manager, and then I point it to my X-plane directory, and it does it all automatically for me. Man, Munich's beautiful. I used to live near Munich. Dang. Look at that. Busy. The other thing too is if you have a Navigraph, well, I'll just quickly show you. If you have a Navigraph subscription, you can log on to their website, and in the X-Plane 11 directory, custom data, this is where you pop in the field. So GNS 430, all your nav data you can download directly into this custom data directory, GNS 430. I also have it in the root. I don't know why. Maybe some planes require it to be in the root, but I don't think so. I think they're all here in the GNS 430 directory. Making a wide turnout to do the ILS. That transition was quite a ways out, but that's okay because we're sightseeing. So it'll come up here to the MIO, to the MIO waypoint, and then make that left turn. Yeah, that'll be good. We could go direct maggot. Let's try that. So I wonder if that'll change things. So if I go flight plan, have any of you guys ever wanted to go direct maggot? Let's activate that leg. There we go. Plane should be turning, going direct to maggot. Banking, banking, banking. And by the way, all the my colors are still off on my webcam. It's weird. By the way, all of my ortho, well, no, half of my ortho for Europe is on a USB hard drive, USB 3.0 connection to load the ortho. So, if any of you were out there contemplating whether or not you could, run ortho and you had limited disk space, you can buy a pretty cheap, external 4 terabyte or 5 terabyte drive and actually run your orthophoto off of your USB 3.0 port. It is possible. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Oh, okay, and then we'll make that turn right in. Okay. I thought it was going direct maggot though. And maggot's right there. So it didn't do it. Now it's turning to maggot. I don't know what it was doing. Hello, Rod. Man, Rod, your your departure out of Santa Monica and your IFR flight plan and dropping the IFR over to Catalina. I was glued to that video. So thank you for putting that video together and making it available on Josh's channel. If anyone has a link, or if you have a link to that, and if anyone wants to check out a real world Cirrus SR, is it a 20 or 22 turbo? I guess it's a 22 turbo, isn't it? Out to from Santa Monica, Pilot Edge country, out to Catalina. In the real world, it was a good time. So thanks. All right, I'm gonna pop this out and just take a look at it. Yeah, we'll come out here. We'll make that left turn into runway 8. Procedure. Yeah, arrival. Yeah, that looks good. How do you pop that back in? I guess you just go like that. Yeah. Peter watched it also. Yeah. SR22 turbo. Yeah. You have really good camera views too, and you switch the switch between them is key. So we need to maybe train me on how I can do better, and others who join us in the Cirrus Max 5 Mike Whiskey, so we can make better videos. There you go. There's the link. Everyone check that one out. All right. We're just making our way down to Munich. Set altitude 2,000.
Altitude set to 2,000 feet.
Very bumpy runway there, huh? Impossible to get a smooth landing. And don't they charge you to land at that runway? It's like a private strip, isn't it? They should put some of that money back into making that runway a little better. It's certainly a popular runway on the nice weather weekends, isn't it? But then there was not that long ago, I don't know, a year ago or less. There was I guess a student pilot that was and his instructor that were going out there that they crashed, I think. Or maybe I'm mixing that up. $25 landing fee. That could be worse. All right, we'll leave that altitude right there. And we're making that turn. There's that turn. Oh, that's so awesome having dual GTNs. Haha. Be one expensive Cessna. Oh, look at that. There's an upper and a lower. Look at that. So you can choose whether it's the upper or lower GPS. Wow. You guys notice that? I've never seen that before. Wow. Yeah, the cloud layers as they were flying over SoCal. Yeah, it's good stuff. So if you guys, I may export this to YouTube. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube recorded, be sure to come over and join us in the live streams over on twitch.tv/JohnFly, JONFLY, and yeah, hit the dislike button or the like button or the subscribe. Cirrus Max in the house. How you doing, bud? Your emotes are live. Your emotes are alive. It's a good emote. I worked hard on that bad boy. Looks good. Did you meet the 1900 goal the other day? No, I didn't. And then someone told me not to buy it. Max, I got really super excited looking at the Sky Vector route that you were talking about. Not down to the specifics, but the general route. I was just like, is it September yet? And Cirrus Max, while you're here, I need you and Ben to change your team name in the Yahoo Fantasy Golf. I need you to change it to your Twitch name, because there's a rule in there in that league that we got. Everyone has to be a Twitch, your Twitch handle. So Cirrus Max. I think it gave you a default name of something. So go in there and change it. And if you can't find it, I can help you out with that. Set altitude 1,500. Actually, we'll just hand fly this bad boy. All right, cut our throttle. We can see the runway. We're coming in. We'll go cut our throttle and we'll just trim it up. We've got such a long runway. I don't even need to put in any flaps. Do it later tonight. Yeah, cool. Yeah, 16 teams and we're locked, folks. The fantasy football team, the OSNAC League is locked. How are we looking? Oh, look at that nice little design that guy did for us out there in that field. Got to retrim. There's a 90 knots, give or take. Locked and loaded. That's right, Peter. Peter's in there. Draft is tentatively August 27th, Sunday, in the morning. 1 million John Fly. No, but we will give we will give prizes to the top 3 for sure. Maybe there'll be something that, maybe there'll be some JFM involved. Yeah. I think now that I think about it,
Come on. You can do it. Get down.
I think weekly JFM for like the weekly winner would also work. All right, Rod, good to see you, man. Barbecue fillets tonight. We'll enjoy it. Oh, happy birthday, Rod. All right, let's go ahead and grease this landing. We're a little bit fast. Let it bleed off. Let it float. I'm not letting her touch down. Oh, snack. One said 32 and the other one said 99. I partially didn't land because Iowa Flyer told me to get down. Or Max told me to get down. All right, happy birthday. Happy 35th birthday there, Rod. Yeah, good timing. All right, well, the Benny Sim rate said 32 and the other one said 99, so on those days that you have a bad landing rate, you can just say the landing rates are not perfect and they disagree with each other. I think we're going to park right up here and watch our replay, though. Because it was kind of juicy. Oh, that's cool. The GPS is resyncing itself. I like that. The GTN's resynchronized. Terry the Terry, playing in 4K. No, I'm not. I'm in 1080. I've ordered all the kit, though, to make the American Truck Sim stream PC over behind me. Have all the good video. Got new audio coming in. Yeah, so we'll be doing some Truck Sim. I'll probably do Truck Sim next week. Because I'll have the whole kit and caboodle set up for proper audio. That last truck simulation stream didn't do so well audio wise and video and webcam wise. But yeah. But we did complete the goal tonight for the V-Flight Comanche thanks to Jay Krause and Jamie Nicholson. So we'll be streaming the V-Flight Twin Comanche probably on Saturday or Sunday. Well, one of those days for sure. Not sure which, though. I just floated it in. Float. I did not want to touch the ground. I didn't want to wake up the passenger next to me, so I just it had to be grease. Talk about a low approach. Oh, and then it slammed down. Man, I hovered forever. All right, Peter, take care, man. Tower's like, we've got a Cessna that just refuses to land. unless the runway's perfect. Then I slammed her down. The shot, yeah, is that anti-aliasing on or something? I don't know. A little better with the close in, huh? Yellow is such a happy color. I know. I know. All right. Thanks for joining me today, guys. It was a quick one. I just wanted to show off the GTN 750s, the dual GTN 750s. If you guys have any questions on how to install it or whatever, look at that. It shows the airport map. That's cool. Yeah, if you have any questions, just drop a comment on my YouTube channel below. Click like, subscribe, dislike, whatever. And then, of course, if you're watching live, you can reach me in Discord by typing !Discord in the chat. Let's go watch a little Dooders. Thanks for joining, guys. Talk to you soon.